my God, welcome back to episode number 2 of my podcast. So I'm thinking about starting like a little new segment in the very beginning, and it's to be called the album of the week, where I go and rate albums that you guys suggest. But this time around, since it's been popular, it's been all over my For You page. She has a makeup trend going so far, and it's Zara Larson's Midnight Sun. And I'm low key kind of excited to talk about it because, like, for my first ever like sit down listen to Zara Larson's album was pretty good. I can't lie. There is some skippable songs on there, and I really much enjoyed it. I actually kind of like it threw me back to 2016. And I know recently a lot of people have been saying this year is gonna be like, feeling like a lot like back in like 2016. So I have a little notebook with my review for it. So let's get started with the review. I'm gonna make a little review thingy and be like, album review. But okay, let's get into it. So Zara Larson's Midnight Sun. Overall, okay, I'm gonna start with the overall. Like the whole project for me is a 6.8 out of 10. Yes, you heard me right. It's 6.8 out of 10. There's some songs I relate to. There's some songs that are really good. There's like ones that like are ones I would definitely like listen to over and over again. But then there's some songs that are skippable for me. So I want to start off with, of course, starting off the track Midnight Sun. Who doesn't know Midnight Sun by this point? It's like a never ending midnight sun. You know the drill. So for my notes for Midnight Sun, I put it's iconic, catchy, and very danceable. Like low-key, whenever I hear this song, get it, girl, get it, girl, drop it to the floor. But like I'm like definitely jamming out to it. Like I can see myself working out with the song, and yeah, for like Midnight Sun is a 10 out of 10. It's like amazing, great, show stopping, and yeah. Um, the second song, I don't remember the name of the song. I should have written down the names on the song, but track number 2, it was like I always said, this album brought me back to 2016, and literally the first thing I wrote was very much 2016 coded. I give it a 6 out of 5, a 6.5 out of 10. Um, just because I think the first verse, the pre-chorus, and the chorus were hitting. Second verse, not really for me. Like I have trouble writing like verse twos for my songs too, so I don't blame her. But it was still catchy. Um, I can definitely see the song in a movie. Like like when someone's falling in love with someone, that's like right then and there. It's like perfect setting for that song. Um, Song number 3, Pretty Ugly. Let me tell you, when I first heard the song, I was vibing to it. I was like, okay, girl, get it, girl. Again, but not as much as Midnight Sun. This one's like giving. I don't give a fuck. Um, like I don't give a fuck what other people think. Like I don't give a fuck energy. Like I don't give a fuck. Like you can think what you think, but yeah, it's what I was giving. This song really like hyped me up when I was cleaning. I was like listening to it when I was cleaning, but also sat back down again, and I was still getting hyped with it. So this one, I put it 7.5 out of 10. Yes, it has the quality of Midnight Sun, but it doesn't have the same effect as Midnight Sun. That's why I rate it as a 7.5. Next, we have track number 4. I don't remember the name of the track. It is. I honestly really like the song. The story of the song about breaking a girl code for um, a man that you like, but also your friend likes, and It's like it gives you the story. It's like it just says it all right there. I like the story. I like the vibe of it. It's not as catchy as Pretty Ugly, but it's definitely above track number two. So I rate it as a 7 out of 10. Next, I track number five. Like I said, the album was giving pretty much 2016 coded, and that was like the first thing I wrote as well. It's also giving 2016 vibes. Talking about having a crush, like literally, it tells you like all your stages of having a crush, where you first start liking them, you're being delusional about them. It's like perfect, great, amazing, lovely. And then, but it wasn't. It was a little bit more forgettable, but not too much. It's like right under track number two. I put it as a 6 out of 10. Don't get me wrong, it was a great song, but it just needed an oomph. It needed like something extra to it. But like how I said, these are my opinions. Yes, you might like Zara Larson, but this is how I feel about the song though. So, this is my opinion. Just to let you know. Um, Track number 6 was a bop to me. I'm like, yes. I'm like, yes, yes, girl. And what I wrote down is it's a bop, dancing through the whole thing. Beat is very Latina and catchy and it's sexy. Like, girl, come on. Like, it was such a good song. Like it was giving Midnight Sun. Like, it was giving Midnight Sun, but it was like missing those riffs that Midnight Sun. And like, track number 7, Hot and Sexy. I live for that song. I'm like the sample of I forgot her name. I forgot the actress name. She was on Love and Hip Hop and Bad Girls Club, and she goes, it's called Hot and Sexy. It's a really good hype song. Like, let me tell you that. It's catchy. Um, it's catchy, and it just makes you hot, and it makes you feel hot and sexy at the same time. And then we move on to track number 8. I know, it's like, great, amazing. And number 8 is also a 10 out of 10 for me. And let me tell you why. The story of her chasing her crazy dream that I relate to every day. Like, The Ambition is such a good song. And I relate to it because I'm also, like, literally, this mic was only about to making music, but I'm also turning it into my podcast mic as well because it's such good quality. And I'm still chasing the crazy dream of making music. I'm currently working on my EP that's going to be turning into an LP. EP, a small album, like a mini album, and then LP is just like a full length album. And I'm just like pouring my heart and soul into it, and her saying that related to me a lot because I'm also working on that. And yeah, like it's 10 out of 10. I related to it, and like it hit home basically. Number 9, Number 9 was kind of a flop, not gonna lie. It's the lowest ranking of it. I low-key wanted to skip halfway through the song. I was like, okay, girl, I'm bored. I'm not gonna lie. But I didn't skip it because I had to listen to the whole thing, but I really, really, really was not enjoying it. And number 10, Puss Puss. It was kind of giving track number 9 as well. But I feel like I had to give it like a good 3 out of 10 just because it was a lot more memorable than track number 9. But that's how I felt about Zara Larson's new album. And yeah. Oh my gosh. That was my first time ever reviewing an album. That's crazy. But now I don't know what to talk to you. Well, I do know what I'm talking to you guys about because it's just hitting. It's literally so recent. BTS just announced their tour dates today, and they're not coming to Seattle. I am upset. I am disappointed. I am sad. Well, not sad, but I'm just more like, dang. Like, why can't they, like, come to Seattle? Like, don't get me wrong. I get it. They might not have a big fan base in Seattle, but imagine imagine all the fans that are traveling to all the other states too. I'm just like, you can come travel to Seattle. It's gonna be fun. Trust. But I get it many ways. Probably there's other events happening around the same time as theirs. But me and my friend are planning. We're trying to get BTS tickets. So I'm the one with the BTS membership, and I'm gonna try. I gotta fight for about 4 tickets. Four, one, two, three, four. I gotta fight for 5 tickets, but I think the minimum is only 4. So let's see how the hell I'm gonna do this, because you know, as a fellow army, I wish I could see them live, and it would be amazing to hear them live, show stopping as well. Um, but yeah, that's one thing. What's a good other thing I can talk about with you guys? New Year's resolutions. I know we're out of the new year. Well, it's technically still the new year, but we're out of the festivity stuff of the new year. I'm trying to get healthier. Um, so if you see like a video of me doing some exercise here and there, it's because I'm starting to work out. I'm starting to cut back on what I eat, drink, and so far I've been drinking a lot more water. I've been eating more of my protein. I've been like balancing out my meals. And let me tell you, a girl has lost 35 pounds in a week. And that's just from all the stuff I'm doing at work. And then plus like the mini workouts I'm doing at home. Literally, don't come for me. But people don't say just dance as a workout. But it is. If you do the full camera mode, it is a workout. Because you cannot move them legs without getting your score. I get very competitive when it comes to just dance. And let me tell you, I finally beat my sister's record on it. And I'm so happy. Like, yes, I won. You lost. Ha ha ha. I beat the score. Right? So I'm just like, great, amazing. Like, hee hee ha ha. But yeah, I want to drop down 50 pounds this year because I'm currently weighing. So when I first started, I was weighing 335. I finally lost 5 pounds. Girl, I'm skinny already. I'm so skinny. I just been eating salads. No, actually, no, that's a lie. I have not just been eating salads. I've been eating more protein. I've been eating a lot more vegetables, proportions. Um, I've been eating more protein, like protein shakes. I usually do. I'm keeping track of my calories. And yeah, that's basically what I've been doing. I just been keeping track of everything what I eat, trying to go the healthier route, drinking a lot more water, not buying that much coffee, getting a lot of sugar-free drinks. I know people say sugar-free doesn't mean you can't gain weight from it. Yes, I know, but it helps. I love me sugar. Okay, put me salty foods like chips or anything like that, I will not eat. If you give me any type of cookies, if you give me any type of chocolate, if you give me like a bag of chocolate, that shit might be gone that whole day. If it were up to me. But yeah. Oh my gosh. Let me give you like a little bit of a room tour. So up here I have my figures. I just pulled these not too long ago. I don't feel like I'm gonna post them on TikTok though because people don't like it when I unbox stuff. So this is one of them. Isn't he so cute? It's like he's like very mathematic, and just like the way the company designed him, he's so cute. And then I also have him in the Jesus form. I don't think more not Jesus, but like more of like the Greek like the Greek dress, how the Greeks used to dress back then. Like it's so cute. And then I pulled the one I really wanted the first time I ever bought this one. Oh my god. Like it's giving Lady Gaga to me. And I'm just like, oh, like look at him. He's giving like, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But those are the ones. Right now, this is my favorite collection so far. It's called the Dream Boy collection. And it is so cute. And then I have my Gur. I have my little Gur. Oh, don't get me started on Gur. Gur is like the most funniest cartoon character I have ever met. And if you watch the pilot episode, you'll see that he is the turkey all along. But what else? Oh, and then I have, of course, and then of course I have Am I the Drama Cardi B box set. Love that album. Team Cardi B. Ja. And over here I have the mayhem of it all. I have the Mayhem box set. I also have the Mayhem picture disc, and of course the CD. And then right up here, ooh, right up here, I have Miss Kim Petras. I love Miss Kim Petras. Of course, her iconic masterpiece of S pop. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the SLUT word. But I spelled it out, so it doesn't matter. And then I also have Miss Judy Hopps from the Blind Box set from Miniso. And then I have the Rain on Me picture disc. Of course, I have Nick Wilde. And over here, I have my makeup. Obviously, you know who this is. Is Miss Melanie Martinez. Of course. I've seen Melanie Martinez like multiple times already. But I also have a perfume set. Same thing right over here. I have the full-length bottle of the water Intuition, I think that one's called. And then I have my Mayhem poster, and then I have all my other figurines. This one right here is from Miniso. And then I have my Pop Mart ones right here. Same thing over here. And then I have some FNAF stuff on top as well, but you can't really see it. And same thing, and then I have some signed vinyl inserts from Cardi B and Lady Gaga. And then right up here, as you can see, I have my little bookshelf. I have manga. I have my Heartstopper ones. And then this is like my paper copy. And then over here, I have all my hard copies. But yeah. Yeah. I'm trying not to get too much off task. But since we're on the topic of concerts, let me tell you about the times I went to go see some artists, and I think I'm also gonna add a comedian in there. So my first ever concert, hear this right, my first ever concert was the Portals tour from Melanie Martinez, and let me tell you, I lost my voice. I'm like, it was great. Didn't have really good seats because we're broke in this household. And girl, let me tell you, it was so good to be in a room where everyone is just jamming out to the same artist, having fun. But I got a pet peeve. I have a pet peeve. My section was so boring. Me and my friends were literally jamming out, sitting down. I wish I could have been standing up, but at the same time, I didn't want to disturb people in the back. I wanted them to see the show. But at the same time, I'm like, you're here to stand up and have fun. I'm like, I wasn't hearing anyone sing in my section. I saw multiple people on their phone not even paying attention. Just because you hear the trending TikTok audios of her doesn't mean I want to go see her. She wasn't performing any Crybaby stuff. Well, technically, Portals is part of the Crybaby trilogy. But no one was listening to Portals besides, the popular tracks of it. I'm like, y'all, like, live in the moment. I was kind of annoyed about that. But then, towards the end, everything was good. Everything was fine. And I had a lot of fun. So that was it. My second concert, y'all won't believe who it was. It was Melanie Martinez again. I want to go see her at the Trilogy Tour. And oh my goodness, what an amazing show. I got to hear all my favorite Crybaby songs. I got to hear all my K through 12 songs. And then Portals again for the second time in a row. Amazing. I enjoyed it so much. But I do have a little pet peeve. Again, dude, I was waiting for Wheels on the Bus to start playing the whole song. Girl, she only did the intro of it. I started singing the whole song. Not the whole song, but I thought she was going to go on with Wheels on the Bus. And I was about to start singing the whole thing. And then it cuts to Classified. I'm like, you did not just cut off my favorite song off K through 12. I'm like, you had me practicing the song before your show. Months, like 2 months before her show. And I was just like, how dare you skip my favorite song? And let me tell you, an amazing show. And then I remember it was like the first day of it, and then the show had ended, and she had a surprise for us. I'm like, what was the surprise? This girl decided to play the Light Shower music video for us, so we were the first ones to watch it. I was like, ah! I was like, yes, yes, yes. Oh, and I am wearing the Trilogy tour merch right now. I thought I lost it, but it was just in my closet hidden. Oh my god, there's like something in my eye. Ignore me just scratching it. Ugh. But and then after Melanie, I went to go see a comedy show in September. I went to go see Tiffany Haddish at a casino. It was an amazing time. I was laughing my ass off. I went with my friend, my best friend. We were laughing. We were dying. It was such a good show. I almost had to go pee because that's how badly I was laughing. Um, I couldn't record. I wish I could have not like record the whole thing, but like record or like take pictures of like me seeing Tiffany Haddish. So I don't really have any pictures of it. I have pictures of the before, but other than that, I don't got really pictures of that. And then we move on to the next show I went to. And don't be surprised of the artist I say next. No, it's not Melanie Martinez again. I trust. I'm going to go see Gloria Trevi. And oh my god. The seats that I have, usually I like to go like floor seats because you get a better view of the stage. But the seats I got were pretty good. And they were up the right. It wasn't limited view. You got a good spot of it. I was my mom because she really wanted to go. So me, my mom, my sister, my dad went. Amazing show. I had to learn some songs before I had to go because if you ever go to a concert and if you're not learning the songs, at least try to learn the songs because you're going to have other people that really wanted to go to the show that couldn't go. And you're just sitting there on your phone being bored. No. A concert is for you to enjoy no matter if you don't know that many songs or not. Enjoy the art. Enjoy the artist. It was so fun. It was so fun. My sister was yelling the whole entire time. And that was my last show for September. And now we move on to, of course, October of 2024. Oh. Me all thinking I'm still part of 2025. Y'all, let me telling you concerts I went to almost 2 years ago. In October 2024, I went to the Sweat and I went to the Sweat tour. Let me tell you, that to this day has been the most fun concert I've ever been to. Like, don't get me wrong, Mayhem Ball was good, theatrical, love it, singing my heart out because, you know, Lady Gaga, and I've been with her. And that was a good show, but that was That was this year, last year. But literally, the Sweat Tour took over my 2024 concerts. Brat took over me in 2024. Something to Give Each Other by Troye Sivan also took over me during that time. And then just hearing my favorite songs from those two albums were amazing. She played track 10, Love. Oh, and then hearing Club Classics live was so good. I wish I could. I wish she released. She releases like a live version of the Brat tour. Yes, I know the Moment movie is coming out January 30th, and I'm like so excited to go. I don't think I want to go watch it in theaters, but I don't know if my movie theaters are going to be showing it. But I'm excited. Hopefully they do. Um, but that was my concert lineup for 2024. And what else? I want. Oh, last year's concert. I don't know what I was thinking about, but last year's concert. I already mentioned it. I went to the Mayhem Ball. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I'll put my outfit here. The amount of time that outfit took me to do was ridiculous, but it was so worth it. And I'm gonna tell you guys a little secret, okay? You can't tell no one. Come a bit closer. The pants didn't fit me. Dude, literally my underwear was exposed. But I am so happy that I was wearing black underwear, so you couldn't really tell. So like, I went for black underwear. Um, but yeah, that pants. I bet. Okay, so the design of the pants was there. I was like, great. I'm just gonna rhinestone it. It's not gonna take me that long. It took me 2 weeks just to rhinestone the front, and that's also knowing that I had school, I had work, and I only had like one day off. And I did it. I finished the front part. I wanted to do the back part too, but no. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. I didn't have enough time. I literally finished it 2 days before the Mayhem Ball. 2 whole freaking days before the Mayhem Ball. And yeah, it was torture. I low-key wanted to have mental breakdowns. But on the other hand, that was my only tour I went to in 2025. This year, I had some other favorite artists of mine going on tour. And I'm just like, I can't go because I don't have a license. I know. I don't know how to drive. And you're going to be like, girl, not you being that 1% of the basic gay person. I'm like, okay, and what about it? I'm afraid I'm a crash. But we are working on our license. I picked up the driver's ed book again. I need to schedule my appointment to go take the exam. The written exam, because you had to, in Washington State, you have to take the written exam and then do the driving exam to get your license officially. But yeah, now let's talk about concerts I want to go to. Okay, ready? I really, really want to go see BTS live. So, what do I have in my savings account for them? 0. I know. I should have saved. But the thing is, I fell out of K-pop until literally, like, last year. Last year, I started getting back into it thanks to Tomorrow X Together. That's actually the boy band that I'm currently obsessed with. And then, y'all are going to judge me for this, but Cat's Eye is a concept of K-pop, so that's why I still consider it, even though they're not fully Korean. But Ketsai, I'm like, gnarly. Eat zucchini. Gabriella. Touch. Debut. Ugh, like, they make some good songs. And I'm so glad I got reintroduced into K-pop because I feel like I would have never been this excited for a BTS concert. And I'm getting excited for it because my first ever CD was BTS. So that's one person. That's one concert I want to go to. I want to go to the BTS concert. I want to go to the Miss Little Drama Tour by Cardi B. Um, I wanted to go see Ash Nico, but she sold out. Who else would I want to go see this year? I wish I was able to go see Ketsai, but I couldn't. Um, who else is going on tour this year? Twice. I'm not really that big of a Twice fan. I can't lie. I wouldn't really want to go see them live. Um, who else? Who else would I want to go see live? I think Zara Larson. I think Larson would be like a good one to go see live. Um, I wish I can go see Lady Gaga again for the same tour. It was just a good show. Who else? Who else is going on tour that I know or I would love to go see live? Well, I would love to go see Sam Smith. Also Kim Petras. They're not going on tour this year. That's all I know. I want to go see Charlie again. Um, who else? Tomorrow X Together, especially. Um, but yeah, I feel like those are the main artists I would want to go see live. But just thank you for watching episode number 2 of my podcast. I know this one's a little bit longer because I wanted to be a little longer, and that's why I did the the new the new process the new segment. And yes, so if you're enjoying the podcast so far, make sure you guys give it a like. And if you want to keep up with me, you can go ahead and press the subscribe button. And now since we have this open segment, we're going to be opening up to you guys. Comment down the album you want me to rate for the next episode. Well, that'll be next Monday. But yeah, let me know what albums you guys want me to rate. And just to let you know, today my pick of the album of the day is Mayhem. So if you haven't streamed Mayhem, go stream Mayhem. The CD is always going to switch. This box set is staying there because it's display, but the CD in the CD player is going to be changing every week. So make sure you tune in so you can see my album of the week. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time on the pod. And if you're wondering why I don't say nothing else about the pod, it's because I still don't have a name. But thank you guys for watching. Bye.